Hello everyone, welcome to week 13 of my 100 Week Art Challenge. My name is Michael and I used to work as an engineer. I have been teaching myself art for the past 2 years. Through this 100 Week Art Challenge specifically, I am exploring my personal artistic voice. I also document and share this journey in my videos. This week I signed up for more online acrylic painting classes and worked on more acrylic painting studies and small-scale paintings, focusing on using complementary colors. I'm glad to see my work is slowly improving. I wanted to paint more freely and expressively using more paints and bigger brushes, so I first did a bunch of black and white studies. Each only took a few minutes. They mainly helped me get used to bolder and bigger brush strokes. I then did a blue monochromatic sketch in a similar fashion and moved on to blue-orange complementary color studies. Soon enough, just like last week, I was making mud again. It was quite discouraging to be interrupted by the muddy color mixing happening on the canvas while trying to be free and expressive at the same time. The next day, I tried to be a bit more patient and took it a little bit slower to avoid blue and orange color mixing on the canvas. I also used a smaller brush since the canvases were quite small, and waited for the blue color to dry a bit before putting orange color right next to it. The results turned out to be much better. I consider I finished the following 3 paintings. This 8x8 inch painting is monochromatic with only blue colors. I used ultramarine blue and phthalo blue, in other words, a warm blue and a cool blue. I like the energy and the symbolism for freedom this painting represents. I was very careful with this 8x8 inch blue-orange painting to avoid mixing complementary colors on the canvas. I used big natural bristle brushes. The organic and bouncy brushstrokes turned out very well. I also coated the canvas with a thick layer of gesso before painting. It added more texture while painting and felt much nicer than the thin gesso layer that came with the canvas. Also a funny note, underneath the thick gesso is the failed muddy painting I mentioned last week. This painting is 11 by 14 inch, using the same blue-orange color scheme. I was going for a more blended, smooth look. Somehow the colors dried very quickly and I ended up with more hard edges. So I just went with it and made the whole painting more combative and sharp. I'm certainly enjoying abstract painting. It is so much more freeing than any types of art I have attempted before. It's crazy to think not too long ago, I was absolutely not interested in abstract art because of the lack of direct meaning. Do I want to stick with abstract painting? Even though I'm still seeking my personal artistic voice, is abstract painting in general the direction I want to focus on? I really don't know, only time will tell. Even though I felt quite frustrated sometimes while practicing abstract painting, it's something very different from all of my previous artistic endeavor. Again, it is much more freeing. I need to follow the same art fundamentals and design principles, but other than that, I can do whatever I want without being constrained by real-life objects. I also think that oftentimes, abstract painting can communicate emotions in a way that is more effective and impactful than representational art. I'm eager to continue painting and see where it will lead me. As for this week's painting time-lapse, I'm going to show this one painting. I hope you would enjoy it. If you are interested in any of the paintings I completed this week, please check out more information on my website at michaelnart.com. Thank you for checking out the 13th week of my 100 Week Art Challenge. Please give this video a thumbs up and a comment below with any questions or advice. To follow the journey of me finding my personal artistic voice through this 100 Week Art Challenge, please subscribe to my channel. Please also share this video to people who might benefit from my experience and exploration. Thank you and have a wonderful one. I will see you next week.